Okay, another late start to the stream. This time I'm gonna try some YouTubes, and you scared me. One second. Okay. All right. So once again, we started late again. Um, Unfortunate. Um, I was kind of thinking of making Sundays my day off, anyways. Um, I mean, that would have to change probably. I mean, nothing's set in stone yet. But I want to get some quitting in. So today was a chill day. Um, just did some errands around the house. I wanted to go donate some blood. Wait, am I supposed to be following this dude?
Inquiring mind.
No, no, he's just gonna stay here. Okay. Anyways, so as I was saying, I wanted to go donate some plasma, but I broke a blade and wasn't properly hydrated. Um, so aside from some errands and some gaming off screen, I was watching some of the WoW arena stuff. Seemed pretty cool, seemed pretty interesting. I don't know what was going on like half the time, like, but you know, hopefully I can get to that point one day. All right, not sure how long I'm gonna stream right now. So just gonna stream for a few hours, I guess. Another short stream. That's what I need to do. So, like starting this tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. I need to just go all in on a full schedule. By the way, I just realized something. I am not playing the most optimal rotation. Oh, I just noticed these guys draw tight spray linen. I need that. I just picked up tailoring not too long ago, and yeah, I'm gonna use it. Okay. So yeah, so I was saying I was watching the WoW PvP stuff today. All that shit went over my head. Like I understood like some concepts of it. You know, I'm not a total like gamer noob, just a WoW noob. And I found it interesting that you can tell that some people can tell what's going on all at the same time. I guess that comes with like just playing the game for a long time. But it seems pretty cool. I'm definitely interested in PvP. I usually like PvP in like the games I play. I mean, the games that are in like specifically tailored for it, you know, like MMOs, RPGs, turn-based games. Um, you know, I enjoy PvP aspect in those games. I know a lot of people don't like PvP, but you know, I'm fine with it, even if I suck at it. I guess because I just want to learn how to get better at the game, and I just like adapting to like new techniques, new metas, and pushing myself. Right? Did I? Okay, I think I got everything. I kind of actually want to stay here though, because these dudes. Wait, when did those things? Never mind. I was saying I kind of want to stay in this zone since these things drop the stuff I need to level up tailoring.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
So, anyways, wait, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah, I want to stay here since these things drop linen cloths. So anyway, the WoW PvP stuff was interesting to see. I only saw a few matches. You know, people were saying that Hunter was pretty good, had a lot of damage. People were saying Pharaoh Joy was pretty strong as well, because had a lot of CC and like a lot of support abilities. And then people were like always like on the edge of their seats whenever there was like a destruction warlock, which by the way, maybe second guess why I'm leveling demonology. I don't know. Because apparently like destruction warlock, like chaos boss is like pretty strong. You know, and I'm over here with like Team Warlock over here in demonology. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll go this way. I mean, so that was pretty nice to know that I picked a class that has like a strong spec, you know. Not the one I'm using right now, but hey, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I mean, I always knew I was gonna switch specs when I got to like max level anyways, but it was reassuring to know that it's a good class. Anyways, I am just gonna stick to demonology for now. I don't think I need to like optimize it. I mean, I do think I need to like optimize my current rotation. Yes, like my skills all over the place, and some skills I don't even have on here because I just been questing. You know, I've done one dungeon and you know, I didn't really get to do much in that dungeon. And I'm about to die. God damn it. Anyways. Okay, not you guys. Oh my god. Blood for the blood god. So watching the arena stuff, the esports thing, it very much gave me something to look forward to. Well, I just turn my back on these things and alright. I know you got something coming up next. I'm also, okay, so we can take any of these bats, okay. So yeah, so it did definitely gives me something to look forward to as I build my character. Oh, and also started to realize I might need to work towards gearing my character. Like right now, it doesn't matter, I don't think. But like I should probably look into like leveling up tailoring, or maybe doing some more PvP. Getting like honor points, I think it's called. Like I don't know if honor points gives gear. Probably does, but like I said, I'm like completely new at this. Like I have no idea what I'm doing like 90% of the time. You know, that's why I've been questing. But I should try to incorporate more dungeons into the streams, more PvP stuff. Like not arena, but like the battlegrounds. Especially if I wanna like practice. But part of the reason I don't do it is laziness, honestly. I mean, I can go in with like what I have right now, which is pretty messed up. But I could rearrange this or make a new one. Wait, is this? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, no, stop it. Okay, anyways, so I could rearrange that, make a new one, but I feel I'm too lazy to do that. At least on screen, I'll probably do that off screen. Level 40, what does that mean? What does that mean? It means we keep talking to this dude.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Okay, so wait a second. Did my full guard die, or is this some kind of glitch that happens when you like go on like a what do you call it, like a story mount, or when you enter like in other games it's called like a separate instance, when it's basically like a coded game within a game. Anyways, so is that what happened here, or did my thing just die? Because I noticed like a few times where I'm in the middle of some kind of like quest that requires me to move use a vehicle, and then I go into the next zone and it's like my Felgar's dead, and I'm like, how did you die? Wait, am I going the right way? Yo, how this guy beat us here? Like I swear we left him by himself in that town and we flew here. Like how this guy beat us. Okay, what am I doing here? I am slaying trolls and destroying whatever that is. And slaying trolls. So am I supposed to go down or up? Okay, I guess we can go this way. Alright, sorry guys, 1 second, have to do some stuff off screen, so I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. Does anyone know what's the fastest way of leveling? Like, do I spam dungeons? Do I spam, like, battlegrounds? Or do I just go on with, like, the PvP? I mean, the questing. Somebody's gotta know, right? Alright, okay, so I have my stuff going on off screen, and now, actually, no, get off. And now, actually, nah, whatever. Let me... Okay, sorry guys, sometimes I get locked in and I forget to talk. Damn, none of these guys are dropping like clubs. I should probably go back to that. Oh, this is, okay. What the hell? There you go. I probably need to go back to that cave I was in. They were dropping cloths left and right. Okay, so I want to test something. This might kill me. So let me take some precautions. Okay.
Run!
Bro, what the hell? Bro, I'm like the worst wrangler, man. Okay, not gonna lie, they sound nasty. Okay, let's go back here. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Oh, found one. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, you're like my dad, almost. Finally, some cloth. Okay, so, alright, I get it now.
You gonna die here!
Okay, oh, okay, alright, let's keep going. Oh. As expected. Let us go up here. Wait a second. I don't know if it's gonna die that fast. But I'm still dying fast. Oh, that's probably what killed me. Alright, so I won't do that again. Guess I learned my limits. Alright, let's heal up. So bit off a little bit more than I could chew, unfortunate. So is Felguard like the strongest demon that I have? Sorry, my headphones was getting sweaty, and it's still a lot damage. Okay, so I was going this way. Okay, and we're done with this quest. Although I kind of want to stay here and farm a bit. Okay, one moment, dudes. One moment. Okay, alright. So what is next? I just go... Okay, we can stay here. Humanoid. Damn, bro is locked in. He didn't move an inch. Okay, now he moves. Oh yeah, 1 second. Sorry. Oh yes, I was gonna say. I was also like watching some stuff about how people feel about like the class changes in Midnight WoW, because up until like today, yeah, pretty much today, every every how should I say, video or like conversation about it has been mostly positive. I mean about Midnight Alpha as a whole, not just the class changes. I mean, there's been some like constructive criticism, of course, um, but for the most part, it was positive. It was either positive or, you know, it was like wait and see what this changes does. Anyway, but today I guess I was watching some more videos about people going more in depth about it, and apparently, not all the class changes are good. Um, Most of them are, but some of them are like, I guess people saw they were pretty bad, or didn't have like much confidence in them. So I thought that was cool. And you won't believe what one of the classes they said was like, seemed like the changes seemed pretty bad. Well, there were a few classes where people were saying like these changes seem pretty bad. Um, yo, complete the damn quest. What the hell,
You'll
man?
find me wherever the action is. Inquiring minds just got to know.
Are you not gonna complete the damn quest? Okay, Jesus, what was that about?
On the horizon.
So the quest, I mean not the quest, the class that I'm talking about is warlock, demonology. Wouldn't you believe it? Wait a second. That's okay. I got you. All that for a drop of blood, or in this case, one linen cloth. I mean, tie spray cloth. One second, guys. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Cause I'm dead. Alright, let's continue talking to this dude. Oh yeah, I forgot I was in the middle of something. Yeah, so apparently demonology is one of the worst classes for Mystic Alpha, you know. Which, I mean, it's not a big deal, you know. I'll just change classes. I mean, talent spec, specializations, whatever it's called here. Wait, am I not? Okay. What was I do here? Oh, I'm supposed to follow this dude. Okay. So anyways, one of the reasons, well, okay, I wasn't paying that much attention, and because a lot of the stuff they were talking about, I had no clue what they were talking about when they were talking about like demonology, warlock, and midnight changes. But it seemed like the rotation was not very intuitive. That everything involved on just spamming like 2 skills on cooldown. Yeah, so most of the odds involved spamming 2 skills on the cooldown, and then spamming shadow bolts, and otherwise it wasn't very intuitive. The rest of it, like, I don't remember where it went over my head, so I can't really give my opinion on it. But I will say that I definitely see what they mean by only spamming like 3 buttons, because that's really all I do, all these things tell me to do. I really wish these things dropped more cloth frequently. Whatever. Hmm. So even now I can see what they mean when they say that there's not much to do with Unity, which kind of makes sense to me in a way, like um, aesthetically, because I kind of just want to summon a bunch of demons and let them fight. But all the demons are just basically on cool, like they're only like temporary. Anyways, um, yeah, and they're on long cooldowns. They're just temporary. Otherwise, you're just spamming like 3 spells. Well, 1 spell because the other 2 are on cooldown or resource restricted.
The mothers.
And you can have like a whole squad of demons outside, and it's like for 15 seconds, and then you'll get out DPS by something else. I mean, anyways, from what I've been playing, that's how I feel about like the rotation. Like even if I know I'm not optimized, I can still tell that it's pretty limited. All right. Do I want to keep farming? I mean, I do want to keep farming.
I need to get closer.
But I just wish these things would drop more floss. Oh well. Alright, quick break for a second, guys. I need to do some stuff off screen. Okay, I don't know why my room's hot when the AC is on. Maybe I should lower the AC a bit. Okay. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh, I gotta go all the way over there. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, guys, you guys are not being very cooperative, not dropping any cloths. So I'm bidding farewell and going over here. So for you people that are going to be trying WoW for the first time or going back to WoW after a long time, like what classes are you guys picking? You know?
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Like I want to see like how like the new people or like the returning players pick what classes they want to use versus the ones who have been playing non-stop or currently are playing. Because I'm assuming what the
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
wait, what's up? God damn it. Okay, I think I was supposed to do some questing there. Maybe, I don't know.
Fate smiles upon us this day.
Nevertheless, we are back here. Oh yeah,
Each walk
so I'm supposed to choose this, which okay, I swear this shit was not working yesterday. Like, it told me it had 99, right? and then it wouldn't let me learn anything because it said everything was like 150 points or something like that. So does each day like reduce the cost? Well, yeah. Anyways, I'll choose that.
Farewell. Keep your gaze fixed on your target.
What's your story?
What do I want the private tour?
Eyes on the horizon. See you around. Let's get paid.
Wait, is this a Is this a battleground? God damn it! I didn't want to do this.
I'm pretty sure this is the place. Supposed to be a lot of Azerite around here. You know, there could also be, like, giant spiders here, too. I'm just saying, you never know. Bring her in, try not to hit anything, and, get the gangplanks down, thanks. Our Azerite detector is showing a source of, well, Azerite, close by. Why don't you go out there and investigate? I'll, stay here.
Okay, let me take a quick water break. Never mind, break's over.
Wow, that is a big chunk of Azerite. Mine that sucker, and we'll get the shards back to the ship right away.
Do, 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 do. If I hammer in the morning, if I hammer in the evening, I'll hammer this Azerite all over Kiltaraz.
Oh, that's a nice haul. Good work. All right.
And if you want
Detector's
to,
pointing to
dun,
another
dun.
Azerite source near your position. Give it a look.
Don't mind if I do. And you are one dude I need to kill. One dude, one opportunity. Okay, stay still. Okay. Alright, now I am going to advocate for real. 1 second, guys. Oh yeah. So yeah. So earlier I was asking like how people choose what characters they want to play in alpha. I'm assuming the people who are currently playing WoW are just gonna.
Whoa, that's a big monster. But it's completely
Fucking scare me.
coated in
Stop interrupting me.
Azerite residue. You kill it. We'll extract the Azerite.
So anyways, so yeah. So the people who are already playing WoW, they're probably just gonna pick the classes to use right now, right? There's no need to go do anything fancy. But the new players. And the returning players, returning players are probably also gonna play what they used to play, probably, and they will probably try something new.
I mean, it's bloody and gross.
And then for the
What are you
new
gonna
players,
do? Azerite's Azerite.
I'm
We just
assuming
spotted
they'll
a huge
either
load of Azerite.
play
This is going to be good.
whatever class they see doing the most being the most efficient, being the strongest. I mean, I know WoW doesn't have this, but other games have like tier lists, and
Poser? Here? I guess you never know who's going to show up on these islands. And they've also been collecting Azerite. Well, that's convenient. Just kill them and loot their stuff.
the hell, you don't drop anything, what the hell? Oh, I see now. Okay. Alright, so I don't have to loot them, so I can just do this.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, so I'm saying other games have like tier lists. That's how people decide what class they want to play. And I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, I just realized something that I did not realize before. Anyways, let me just finish my thoughts from earlier. So yeah, other games have tier lists. That's how people decide. I guess the same people probably look up guys for clips of like their favorite streamer or something, and do some kind of research, and then decide that way. Or they look at which class looks the coolest, which spells look the coolest. That's probably another way. Okay. Anyways, so what I just noticed now is that, okay, this is probably a me issue, because I'll be honest, like, I've been missing like 90% of the stuff that's in the game. Like, I totally didn't know about, well, I knew about professions, but I totally didn't see that I could have learned it a long time ago in that port city. I only just got it yesterday, because I was like, wait a second, when am I gonna go back to a major city? And it's like, well, you were already at a major city when you were like level 1, and it's like, yes, that makes sense. But anyways, so what I just noticed is that this doesn't have auto aim or auto lock. I mean, that's probably like in the settings that I can change, and I should probably like check that, because like sometimes I'll be spamming like a skill and it'll say there's no target, you know. This is only, I mean, I know it makes sense if I'm not targeting anything that the spell's not gonna work, like, I know that part. But channeled spells usually work differently. In other games, like if you have a channel spell and you spam it, it'll lock on the nearest target. And it's probably the same here as well, I just didn't know it.
Not fast enough to beat us. Let's get moving before we catch their attention.
Anyways, that probably is something that's in the settings, and oh my god, I'm a hello. So that probably is something that's in the settings, and I just don't know it yet. Wait, can this thing not fly? What the fuck? Oh, I think it's only, oh right, it's only flies in that other place. Okay.
Get those planks up, we're shipping out immediately. Last thing I need is holes in my ship.
Aye aye, Captain. Ships away, planks all wait. Planks overboard. Ships away. Where you left, that's port, right? Alright, all sails port, full throttle. Wait, is port left side or is it right side? Jesus, I forgot, man. Well, in any case. In any case.
Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty. Next round's on me.
I'm sure it is. Something tells me I have to go down here somewhere. Nope, not there. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, well there's you.
Soldier,
I'll get
By
you.
the light, first strike belongs to.
But before I go do that, I have to figure out how to get down here. Alright. Let me go. Okay, no. Not gonna lie, dudes, this is really annoying. Well, it is what it is. Oh my god. Okay, the annoying part isn't this. It's my upper left chest starting to hurt. Not so much hurt as just being really annoying. Like a tightness and like a cramp. So 1 second. One second, I have to gather my thoughts here. Now, I wonder what the most popular class is going to be in Midnight Alpha. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying alpha. I guess it's like a force of habit. What I really mean is, I wonder what the best class is going to be, period, once Alpha Retail, the Midnight releases next year. Me, I already know it's going to be Warlock, which talent remains to be seen.
Well met. Have a good one.
Did I not already review the final stronghold? Like, what the heck?
Your legend grows. Light be with you.
So as I was saying, mine is going to be Warlock. I'll probably switch to Destro, to be honest.
See you around.
And then my second choice, for now, it's Warrior. I want to try tanking. I don't know anything about warrior, and I have not looked at anything regarding warrior,
are the
even
sons and
in the Midnight Alpha talks. I did hear that Retribution Paladin was pretty strong as DPS, so strong in fact that anybody can play it and get top rank. What the hell am I doing? Landing craft order, okay. Oh yeah, so I heard Red Paladin was pretty strong, anybody can do it and get top DPS, but other than that is a pretty straightforward playstyle, I guess. And I heard that Monk was probably the best tank. Oh, and I guess this counts as a melee class. Pharaoh Druid was pretty strong as well. And nothing about warriors. Come to think of it, I don't even think I saw a warrior. Wait. Come to think of it, I don't even think I saw a warrior in the PvP tourney that I was talking about. Bro, this is... Yeah, I don't think I saw a warrior in the PvP tournament. I mean, I only watched like 3 matches, so it's not like there is
We have dominion over our sons. Will spread.
bro, this seems like the worst like quest thing to do. Like I'm just killing them myself. Bro, by the time I get close enough to like use it, like I'm just gonna kill them myself. What the heck? We're supposed to do this.
It's too far away.
Oh, these are chairs. Okay.
We have dominion over all. We will eradicate you like insects.
Okay. Can I get? Okay, the guy's glitch. Never mind. And they're glitch too. Alright, let me try this again. Let me try this way. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, I didn't see any warrior in the PvP thing. I mean, I saw a DK. That didn't look impressive at all.
Failed you.
Go on to destroy. You have failed me for the last time. Anyways. So yeah, no, oh, Jesus Christ, not very reassuring. Even Death Knight didn't look reassuring to me.
Can I help you? Be careful. See you around.
Anyways, I'm still thinking about it, you know. It's not something I have to decide right now anyways, so I'll think about what I want to use later. Oh, I think I accidentally skipped the cutscene. Oh
Our
well.
work is
It
just
is what it
begun.
is. Alright, one moment, guys. Okay. Alright, what do we have to do? Wait, what do we have to do? We have to...
Come with it.
What can I do for you? Fancy a cuppa?
I like this first. Actually, where is this? Where? There's gotta be someone here who can repair me.
All paths are possible.
No, you're innkeeper, you're a barmaid.
Hello?
Alright, barmaid will do. This hot ass barmaid. Listen, man, let's get some interracial stuff going on here. Okay,
See you around.
enough of that. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now I am ready to mingle. Ready to slap some... What am I doing? Okay. Reporting for duty, sir.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Alright, I'm ready to kill some...
For the Alliance. What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Okay. I'm probably lagging like shit. Wait. Oh yeah, I never considered this before. Is there a place where I can see my latency? Or is there like a command for it somewhere?
Target something first. Far away.
Alright, gonna heal you a bit. And rest a little bit before we move on. That is normal. Okay. Alright, so let us move on. I don't know what that is, but you're gonna kill me, aren't you? Oh, okay. Anyways, you can handle it, dude. I trust you. Okay, now this. for me. So aren't like prickly pears supposed to be like really good? I mean, I never had one, but I think I heard that's supposed to be really good. Nope, I'm gonna die. I'm finding that I'm pretty damn squishy. Oh yeah, I should probably also fucking chest. One second. Okay, sorry, I don't know what that's about. That was like a sharp pain in my chest, like, just suddenly. I don't know, maybe I need to, like, check my posture or something. I'm fine, I think. It's not a consistent pain, it's just like randomly comes. So far it's been like every few minutes. I mean, it's fine now though. Wait, okay, there it is. I was like, I swear I saw these things here somewhere.
You need something.
Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Requesting from that.
Korthek brought this war upon us. Are you here to help? We will never give up.
We will never surrender. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on these beaches, yes. We will fight them day, we will fight them night. We will fight them in the storm, we will fight them in the light. We will never give up. We will never surrender. Never has the lives of gratitude of so many been owed to so few. Alright, sorry, let me just double check. Okay, nope, okay. So I have, bro, why does, okay, I don't know why sometimes, like,
We must remain
my
strong.
stream stops.
Are you here to help?
Like, I'm talking about like the replay function.
Empire will fall.
Like, it just stops. Like, I have to like press play again. What's that about, huh? Huh?
We must stay strong.
Hell no, I don't know. I don't care about pet battles. This ain't Pokemon. What the hell? Oh, speaking of pet battles, I saw some interesting news on that. Apparently, like someone made like an announcement or some sort, saying that they were going to get rid of it and do some other stuff, make some other changes, which turned out like not to be true. Instead, they were actually, you know what? I don't even remember what the changes they were gonna make. I think some changes were that they were not gonna provide stats anymore. That they were going to change the way pets were obtained or captured. And I have never ever seen anything about pets or even looked up anything about pets. And from what people have said or I have heard, people don't really like it. Well, not that they don't like it, but more that, oh my god, I'm fucking dead. It's more that they don't see the point of it, or rather it gets boring quickly, or it's not like a priority. Dude, how many things are gonna effing spawn? Am I still in combat? Why am I in combat still? Don't know why I'm in combat still. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, so yeah, so I don't really hear positive things about the pet system, but if they do intend on simplifying the pet system, make it easier to obtain pets, make it so they're more intuitive, then it's a good thing. Not something I'm interested in. But that depends on how it's changed. On how it's fixed. So this is just my personal take of it. So the changes to pet system is that it's easier to get pets um, without changing like rarity or difficulty like in finding one. Plus his battling is smoother, like instead of having turn base, they're just automatic. Like auto chess. That would probably be more interesting. I mean, I don't exactly like. This is not exactly a hill I want to die on, so like it's not something that I even considered. Not something I even knew about. Not even something I knew about until today. So for me, it's like whatever. And in my opinion, I would try a pet system here. If one, pets were easy to obtain. Two, there was a rarity system for pets on how you obtain them. Like for example, like some pets can only be obtained if you're at a certain reputation level. Other ones, if you're at a certain profession level. Others could be like from a raid or a dungeon. Others could be from like a long quest line. I do know that some people are going to be like, oh hell no, don't lock pets behind like mythic raiding or raids or PvP, stuff like that. And if you ever hear this, I'm just gonna flat out say that people who want to dictate how should I put this? People who want to hold on. I need a way to word this in a way that makes sense. And also figure out where the hell I'm going. Oh, nowhere. I'm just gonna kill these things. Okay, so I'm saying people who get upset if there's like requirements to get certain things to get. Wait, am I going the effing right way? To get like achievements, to get like extra bonuses and stuff, do more harm than good for the game because they never let the game grow. They never let the game establish, players establish like an economy and stuff. I've seen other games where people want to add like more rewards or more content and add more challenging aspects to the game. But the devs never add anything challenging or add any reward system because it allowed I don't know if it's minority or whatever group of players are like, wait a minute, that's not fair. I just want to play the game. Like, why am I forced to do this content for something that I want? And the answer is very simple. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. You know. And that's it, you know. Then that's your like prerogative, that's your decision. But you shouldn't make it so that no one else gets to do the content if they want to do it. Oh my god, it was speech correctors. Okay. So in that sense, I know that if you make it so like certain drops,
Have a good one.
like pet drops happen in like mythic rating or other content, some players are going to feel left out. Which is why I will amend that to say like it should be in content that everybody can clear, not like tryhards or whales or stuff like that. And in the other games, I would say that there is a compromise where if like the devs want to add like challenging content and add rewards, like tiered rewards, that they should make it. Am I supposed to be following this dude? Okay, yes. They should make it so that the rewards are, there's something that people want, but they're not something that people are going to miss out on if they don't do it. So anyways, yeah. I get this pushback a lot all the time when I see other games want to add like rewards for PvP or rewards for challenging content. There's always players who, there's always a group of players who are like, no, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, you can't make me do it. Fine, don't do it. You're not gonna get the rewards, then that's it. And they do tone down the rewards, so it's not like a big deal, like deal breaker. And no matter how many times you try to explain to these people that it's like a selfish mentality, where they're like, said, if I don't want this, then no one else gets it, you know?
We must remain
They
strong.
keep insisting that it's bad for the game or whatever, or bad for the players. Which is why wait, what am I doing? Oh. Which is why I'm like,
What can I do for you? See you later.
sorry, I was baiting. Oh my god, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, as I say, which is why I think there should be like a compromise. They shouldn't lock like game-changing stuff behind content that not everybody can do, which I think is actually something that Blizzard has done from what I've heard. I'm not sure what exactly it was, but there was something that was locked behind some pretty hard content. I don't know if it was PvP or music rating. I don't know if it was this expansion or the last expansion. And so I'm like, okay, so if Blizzard's gonna do something like that, then oh hell no, you know, I don't support that, you know.
We are
So anyways, I got way sidetracked there. So back to the pet battles. I would do it if one, pets were easy to obtain. And by easy, I mean you just click on it and it's yours. Not that you have to like have like a whole battle with it or like a tug of war with it. Two,
the horde will
there's something special to obtaining pets, whatever that is. Like if someone sees you with like a blue dragon, and they were like, "Oh shit, you got that blue dragon? Like, how do you get it? Where did you get it from?" You know, things like that. And two, the pet battles are like auto chess. Reason I pick auto chess over like turn-based is because I don't want to slow down the game more than there already is.
Be careful.
And there could also be some strategy behind that if it is like auto chess, you get multiple pets out. Then again, I feel like every game does the auto chess thing, so maybe not the best thing. Why are these people blue or purple?
Soldier, by the might of the Alliance, our enemies see only defeat.
Oh yeah, I was saying like, on the other hand, I feel like auto chess might be too like oversaturated anyways. But whatever the pet battle system is, I hope it's fast-paced.
Hero, your timing couldn't be better. Mechatork is fading fast. Ready for action. The Tide Sages are trying to heal him at Proudmoore Keep. Meet me there.
Why don't I just follow you? Okay, could you disappear? Okay. Anyways, I went on that whole spiel about the pet battle system and about like companies not being afraid to add tiered rewards, which I'm pretty sure some people don't, a lot of people probably not gonna agree with.
They could power the pod lock.
But I went to that whole tirade
Can.
when the whole point is I don't even like the pet system. Like I'm not even interested in it. And it doesn't matter what I want because the pet system in Alpha, I mean Midnight, so it's already like done. I mean not done. I mean they can also make changes to it, but it's not like they're taking feedback. So it's all like fucking pointless. Okay, now what? Yeah, so it's all pretty basically pointless talk. Anyways. I wish I...
Reporting for duty. Perfect.
I don't know if I'm lagging or if the game is glitchy right now, because every quest is like...
I probably should have told Erasmus to expect us. Let's try to get there ahead of the pod.
Because almost every quest, like, it doesn't like, how to say that, acknowledge that the quest is done. So there's yet another thing that I noticed. Like, I swear to God, I thought this was a East server. It's apparently a Central server, which is not the worst thing in the world. No. Just another example of how clueless I am. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna talk about more topics besides WoW. I've been talking about WoW non-stop, and sometimes other games, for the past 4 days now. There's only so much I can talk about. So, I mean, most of that I talk about is just stuff me thinking out loud. There's other topics that I can talk about WoW related, but there's a reason that I don't talk about those topics. They're not controversial or anything. I mean, it's just that those are topics that you need to bounce ideas off of other people. Let's see, what should I talk about? Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
Have you
Okay.
considered an upgrade? Be efficient. Let us speak to Warren. She will inform us of the materials she requires.
Why are these guys like
Okay,
glowing?
but I will oversee the construction of the units to open the escape pod. I estimate the chances of crushing the occupant at sub 50%.
Okay, 1 second. Right, 1 moment. Sorry, taking a quick break. Okay, there is actually some stuff I want to talk about. So yesterday I had a very heart-to-heart with myself about what am I doing here? Okay, first off, this shit is mad annoying. Okay, second of all, strap on. Okay, so only the scrap box, okay. So yesterday I had like a heart to heart with myself about the outlook of streaming, of what changes I want to make, with the games, the times, everything. And today I sort of had an idea, so just to catch people up. So just to catch people up, I want to stream games that I enjoy, those games being World of Warcraft, Diablo 4, Blue Protocol, Epic 7, Chaos Zero Nightmare, and Expedition 33. As you can tell, these games don't exactly overlap. WoW is my main game and the one that I can do the most content in, or at least stream the longest. But I also wanted to try out the other games. And my dilemma was, do I stick with one game or do I add in the other games? And the conclusion was to stick with one game and do longer hours. And then add a secondary game once these long hours are established. Which will start tomorrow. Up until now, my streams have been very short, 3 to 4 hours. Starting tomorrow, I should be doing long ass streams. And I was thinking if I should do World of Warcraft or Epic 7. Okay, so I was thinking about if I should do World of Warcraft or Epic 7. Epic 7 is a game that I'm confident in, and it's probably a higher chance of getting views because there's not many people playing it. So I was going back and forth if I should do full-time Epic 7 or full-time, keep doing WoW full-time. Because I know WoW is very saturated currently with all the midnight alpha hype going on. I mean, I kind of decided to just stick with WoW, but I had a thought, and it was like, okay, besides WoW, the other two games that I really want to play is Chaos Zero Nightmare and Blue Protocol. The problem is those games are not out yet. And so my brilliant idea right now was like, wait a second, those games are like 2 weeks apart. Not only are they 2 weeks apart, but the first game, Blue Protocol, is like a few days away. So my idea was that, wait a second, Blue Protocol is an MMO. WoW is an MMO. I should just stick with WoW. I should just stick with WoW, which is kind of what I decided anyways. Not only should I stick with WoW, but that would keep me in the same category, MMO, to then start streaming Blue Protocol. And once Blue Protocol releases, I would have a whole almost 2 weeks to test Blue Protocol to see if I not only keep like a Blue Protocol crowd, but keep an MMO crowd. And then I can play like maybe I'll try Lost Ark, maybe I'll try maybe I'll try Lost Ark, maybe I'll try Final Fantasy, That's pretty much it. I'm not trying anything else. I'm not trying New World or anything like that. And I could still try Diablo 4, which I kind of started the other day, and I have not come back to it. I kind of regret that purchase now, to be honest. I don't know. I should probably try WoW again. Not WoW, Diablo 4. So yeah. So I had this good idea that, wait a minute, I can stay within the category and just play WoW until Blue Protocol comes out, then try Blue Protocol and stick with the MMO genre. And in those 2 weeks, see how I do. Actually, it won't be the full 2 weeks. It'll probably be a week and a day or so. It depends. If I don't know why I clicked that. If the game pops off, I'll stick with the game. I mean, if I enjoy the game, I'll stick with it with the game if I enjoy it. That's to be expected. But if it pops off viewer-wise, that's a little different. I'll stick with the game on a professional level. Oh no, it's not that. On the other hand, if I enjoy the game but the game doesn't really pop off, then I'll keep it as a side game and I'll switch to Epic 7, which I will still probably stream Epic 7 for a few hours each day regardless. But once Blue Protocol is out, and if it doesn't work out exactly like I want, then I would switch to Epic 7 for about a week and work on the gacha game genre and leading that into Chaos Zero Nightmare when it releases on the 22nd. And I'll be honest, what am I doing here? Chaos Zero Nightmare is the main game outside of WoW, of course. WoW Alpha, WoW Midnight. I keep saying Alpha, it's annoying me. It's really, really annoying me why I keep saying Alpha.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
So yeah, outside of Midnight Alpha, Chaos Zero Nightmare, which is a roguelike, is the other main game that I want to try. So if I can try... Okay, was I supposed to like... Are these like bad drops or something? Anyways, as I was saying, Chaos Zero Nightmare is the other main game I want to try. And so I would pay FX7 to lead into that. So the plan, well, not plan, but the idea for a plan was play WoW with the main game. So Blue Protocol launches on October 9th. And then switch. But I don't know if switch is the right word. Oh god. Oh yeah, and once Blue Protocol comes out, I would switch. Not switch completely, but keep WoW as the main game. For how long, I don't know. Something tells me I should have not been fighting that dude. But he dropped a quest item. Oh well. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So if I stream 8 hours, it will probably be 4 WoW, 4 Blue Protocol. I think I would have to do that. At least. Especially if Blue Protocol is going to be the focus because it's a new game. I should probably at least give it half or even more time. The stream time, is what I mean. And then hopefully I don't have to and hopefully it works out. Hopefully hopefully I like the game. That's number one. Number two, I hope it does well, so I don't have to like switch gears to gacha games. Do FX7 and Cal Zero Nightmare. Like I don't want to be known as the MMO guy, and I don't want to be known as the gacha guy. Although if I had to pick between the two, it would be MMO guy. I just want to be known as the guy who plays every game. What the? Dude, you mad? No, run. Is he after somebody? Jesus Christ, dude scared me. Anyways, yeah. So hopefully I don't have to make any drastic changes if games don't work out, and I'll just keep playing. Of course, the other goal is just play WoW, and that's it. Just play the game you love. Don't worry about anything else. Dude, why this guy? Dude, he keeps pushing him into me. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose. Okay, I don't know if he was... Wait, am I dying? Okay. So as I was saying, I don't know if that dude was doing that on purpose, or if my game was just glitching and like showing stuff that wasn't like lagging out. I think that's the right term. Okay. So anyways, yeah, so that was the plan going forward. Ideally, what I would like to do is play WoW for a lot of hours a day, have maybe in 2 hours at the end of the stream to play one of the side games, and then maybe have, okay, so the idea would be to stream for 6 days. For now, I don't know if I can actually do it. Okay, so as I was saying, the idea would be
Always be constructing.
to stream 6 days.
Okay,
Whether I can actually do it remains to be seen.
That demands immediate attention.
Have 5 days where WoW is the primary game for, let's say, 5 to 6 hours, and then switch to a side game for like 2 to 3 hours. Probably 2, to be honest. I don't think I need more than 2. Because the other games, like, they don't take that long to do content or dailies in. Especially since I'm already at like the max level for those games anyway. Am I missing something here?
The resistance stands strong.
Always be constructing.
Sorry about that. Okay, so I was saying, one second. So as I was saying, 6 days streaming, 5 days for a while, 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours for a while each day, 2 hours or 3 for side games. And on the 6th day, variety day, where I could play either all the other side games the entire day, or I could play like a standout game, an evergreen game, like Expedition 33.
My humbug may not be pretty, but she's got it where it counts.
I don't get it. One second. So anyways, what do you guys think about that?
My humbug may not be pretty, but she's got it where it counts. My humbug may not be pretty, but she's got it where it counts.
Okay, my game is definitely
My humbug may not be pretty, but she's got it where it counts.
Anyways, what? What do you guys think about that? Does that sound like a doable plan? Like, I'm asking more about the scheduling. The 6 days a week, 5 days wild, 1 day variety. That one. Of course, if you guys want to answer if you think switching games like on a cycle is a good or bad idea, you guys can give feedback for that too. This is not something that I've confirmed. It's just, oh my god, which is not working. It's just something that I kind of thought about, and it seems like a good idea, but not a hill that I'm going to die on. Not something that I've confirmed.
My humbug may not be pretty, but she's got it where it counts.
You are annoying me very, very much. Okay. So yeah, if you guys have any feedback on that, if you guys think that's not a good idea, if you guys have other suggestions, you guys feel free to reply, leave a comment or something, and I'll take them into consideration with other feedback that I get. Yeah. No, not you. Okay. So yeah, so give me some feedback. Let me know if it's a good or bad idea. What we have other suggestions. Okay, with that topic out of the way, that was supposed to be a short topic, but did not turn out that way. So I actually just started watching Yu Yu Hakusho recently, and I am at the chapter Black Arc. So I am at the chapter Black Arc.
My humbug may not be pretty, but she's got it where it counts.
So I'm at the chapter Black Arc. I am the part right after the hospital. I want to say, I don't want to give spoilers, but that anime is like 20 years old. If people haven't seen it by now, then they probably never will. But I will try to avoid spoilers. And I was watching because I was feeling nostalgic, and that anime Well, it's a personal favorite of mine. I don't know how other people feel about it, but it's as good as I remember it. Like everything about it is, it's good. Like the humor, the comedy, the English dub. Um, what else? The, I guess the jokes is part of the humor. The character development, the fights, the personality, the fact, even the little things like, how do you say it? That they don't wear the same costume every episode, and they even joke about it sometimes. They also have pretty good jokes, not like kids jokes or like pervy jokes. The fact that they can give like, I don't want to say complex, but maybe deep speeches and monologues. Sometimes some of the stuff went over my head when I was a kid. And the opening still slaps. And I enjoyed every minute of it, you know. The Dark Tournament saga, like, you know, like it was still very enjoyable. Like, of course, it wasn't like the same level that I watched it the first time, only a bit lower because I already knew what was gonna happen. But it was still like really enjoyable. So it's like it took the test of time, and then a part of it is my bias because I like the movie anyway, not the movie, the entire show. So I really like the show, and rewatching it kind of reaffirmed why I like the show, for all the reasons that I stated earlier. You know, is it the best show? No, but it's extremely good. Having that said that, however, oh yeah, did I say the opening slaps? Yeah, the opening is still one of my favorites of all time. However, I did notice that it does have some stuff that does not hold up. One is the animation. The animation is not the worst. In fact, I would say it's pretty decent. And in the Dark Tournament arc and in the Cachata Black arc, the animation was actually pretty good. But there are some parts, some scenes, some arcs where people might not like that particular art style. I like it. I don't have any comments about it, but I can see why. I can see why new anime fans would be like, "Oh my God, this is so horrible," you know. The a lot of that went, and a lot of that you will see in some of the fights. Like some of the big moves or specials don't look as crispy as I remember them looking back in the day. And the other parts where it doesn't hold up anymore, or not anymore, but not as much, is some of the hype scenes may not seem as hype if you watch it without context. Yeah. Okay. Those two minor, they're not issues. I don't consider them issues. They're not complaints. I don't consider them complaints. There's two minor details I picked up on. But it did, like I said, it did reaffirm why I like the anime so much. It did reaffirm why I consider Toguro as one of like the best antagonists. And I am currently on the Chapter Black arc. This is a rewatch for me, so I know what I'm expecting. but I'm trying to pick up things that I didn't pick up before. And oh, okay, so yeah, so I want to talk about that. Okay, so first off, the reason that I'm brainstorming this, besides having something to talk about, while I'm standing here aimlessly without any clue what the hell to do. Okay, so I was saying, so the reason I'm talking about Yu Hakusho is because I am contemplating the idea of making YouTube videos on it. Not specifically, not just on Yu Hakusho, but other animes as well. And so this is sort of me brainstorming ideas. But so that's why I'm rewatching it. To first for the enjoyment, second to see if I missed anything the first time, third to look at themes that I may have missed. Like I already have an idea, not an idea, but I already know what the stakes and plot of the major arcs are. This is just fine-tuning with a comb.
We've acquired the pod. Back to Rustbolt.
This is just me trying to fine-tune my thoughts with a fine comb. So as I was saying, I know the themes of the show. So as I was saying, I know the themes of the show. So I'm not looking for the themes, I'm looking for subtext that I miss. As I'm rewatching it.
Task completed. Please contact us again. for
And
any
I do
vehicular
have something
needs.
to report.
Interested in a new project?
When I first watched Chapter Black,
Oh, construction
I did not care for the start of it.
Address the occupant's biomechanical integrity. Repairing the occupant will require the most advanced hardware.
I was a
await your
young,
return.
dumb kid. By the start, I mean when Yusei gets kidnapped and they have to do those trials to free him, that part. I'm not sure why I didn't like it the first time. Like, I like how it was resolved with Kurama, like outwitting the guy, with Yusuke using some kind of logic. I mean, I like how it's resolved, but I don't remember why I didn't like it the first time I saw it. Anyways, upon watching now, however, I have a new appreciation for the start of the Chapter Black saga. Okay, when I mean appreciation for the start of the Chapter Black saga, I mean the part I just talked about when he gets kidnapped and they have to do these trials. I liked the other start of it where there's a like unknown like power source or power system, and everything's a mystery where people are like, hey, you know, people are starting to get these powers and we don't know why. And then they go investigate this town because some more people just got powers from that town. And then it slowly starts getting revealed that, oh, this is a big thing that's happening. And then there's this sense of like, it's part mystery, part like suspense. That I enjoyed it thoroughly. But now I have appreciation for the guys that introduced that had these. Oh my god! I literally just watched this like a few days ago, and I totally forgot what they called this power system. Oh my god! What did they call it? Domains. Wait, was it domains? Yeah, I think it was domains. Okay. So now on rewatch, I have an appreciation for these 3 new characters that came at Yusuke. I have an appreciation for them like introducing like a new like power system with the domains, and making it so it went beyond shonen, like beyond just fighting power levels, special attacks, and made it more like cerebral. And so I don't know if that's something new that Togashi wanted to try, which I mean I'm pretty sure it was. Considering Hunter x Hunter, I don't think this domain stuff was the prerequisite for Hunter x Hunter. Like, no, I don't think it was it. But yeah, but that is something that did change. What hell am I doing here, man? Okay. Upon my second rewatch. Sorry. So yeah, so I don't think that was like a prerequisite to the net system in Hunter x Hunter, but I do appreciate it more now on the second rewatch, because it did add like like a new dynamic to the fights in Yu Yu Hakusho. So there's that. Okay. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah. So anyways, the reason I want to bring up Yu Yu Hakusho is not just to recommend it to people. I highly recommend it. But as I said, I want to make videos on it, analyzing it. And one of the topics that I want to go over in the video, and I'm trying to get my thoughts out here to see how I can write it in the script, is, well, there's a lot of topics I want to cover with Yu Yu Hakusho. first to grow as a villain, which I think people have already done to death. Um, Sensui, which I think he's kind of underrated as a villain. I know recently, people have established him as a really good villain. Like people have, he's sort of like one of those villains where people are like, at the time we didn't know it, but now we do know. Um, So I feel like since we're just getting his like due credit now recently, um, but there's still I feel like there's still add topics to add more to that topic anyways. Okay, so enough epic stalling. This is why I need to write a script because I ramble on forever without any guidance.
I'm out of range.
So the topic that I wanted to talk about is deconstruction of heroes, specifically Yusuke. So here's the thing. Before I get into that topic, there is a statement that I read that sounded, why am I dying? That sounded, wow, you know what, that sounds pretty correct. And that was that Hunter x Hunter is the subversion of shonen tropes, whereas Yu Yu Hakusho is playing into it into the extreme. With some subversion. No, let me rephrase that. Yu Yu Hakusho is the subversion. Sorry, Hunter x Hunter is the subversion of tropes. Yu Yu Hakusho is playing into it at its most perfection, like perfecting the trope itself. And I thought that was a pretty interesting comment, and I kind of agree with it. Which leads me to the theme that I want to cover, deconstruction of heroes. And this is going to get into spoilers. So the way I want to frame the topic is that I think Togashi wants to deconstruct heroes, break them down to the most gut-wrenching, I don't know if I should say subversion, or the most raw, gut-wrenching natural talent. To strip away the whole goody two shoes that, you know, I'm always fighting, I always have good morals, I'm always fighting for the right thing, and then just be like, nah son, like, it don't be like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so I said, so this constructed them to like the most raw, like emotional, gut-wrenching like persona, which he does with Gon and Hunter x Hunter. If you know what happens with him. And I feel that he wanted to do that with Yusuke. At the end of the chapter Black Arc. And this is where we get into spoilers, probably. So, at the end of the chapter Black Arc, yeah, so this is going to be spoilers, more than likely. So at the end of chapter Black Arc, when it's over, we know that Yusuke feels like, I don't know if he feels bad. He does feel bad, but he also feels like angry, disappointed, frustrated that he didn't make the decision on how to end the fight. And then when we get into the next arc, there are scenes here and there where his morality is not black and white, but gray. But it's never expanded on. Because one of the new characters that's introduced is like, no, you should leave here because no spirit detective would ever like sacrifice humans or anything like that. And he's like, no, but they're bad humans though. And they're like, no, it doesn't matter. But that's never expanded on. In fact, I think his deconstruction happened when earlier in the chapter Black Arc, there was this whole like 2-3 episode long, no. It started at the beginning of the arc, and then it happened a few episodes later for about 2-3 episodes, where they pushed this whole narrative that Yusuke would have to kill someone eventually. But any like PTSD or trauma that he had, they quickly had it resolved. And then a bunch of episodes later, towards the end of chapter Black, it kind of resurfaced again. And then it resurfaced again at the beginning of the Three Kings arc. But it never, other than just like teasing that that Yusuke's morality is turning gray, they never expand upon it any further. And then we all know what happened with the Three Kings arc. And so my takeaway is that Togashi wanted to deconstruct Yusuke the way he did with Gon. How he would have done that, I have no idea. I'm not a genius like he is. And I feel like there were bits and pieces, these breadcrumbs along the chapter Black arc that kind of hinted at this path.
State your intent.
I didn't really see it
Fine.
prior to
These
the
components require modification.
in any of the prior arcs.
Harassment has requested your assistance.
So this is not something that's like confirmed. This is more like a
You acquired
theory.
should prove invaluable to my calculations.
That's what I'm saying. This is not something that's like confirmed. This is more just a theory.
Pleased to meet you.
You are more.
Awaiting your input. Never too late to improve your...
But I think I can come up with some strong evidence supporting this. And I think there is strong evidence in
There's always more than one solution.
the chapter Black arc that leads to this theory. And I 100% believe that it is indeed something that Togashi would have done and probably did try to do.
You have acquired my attention.
And part of my evidence is, like I said, the whole warning throughout the chapter Black arc about like Yusuke having to kill someone. The whole fight with that certain guy where everybody was like, come on, it's now or never, it's now or never.
Do you have a line of inquiry?
I could also add the Kurama thing, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That would also
I'm
be
designed to serve.
as evidence of that they want to deconstruct the hero. There's the end of the chapter Black and how that ended.
You have acquired my attention.
And then there's the beginning of the King's arc where Yusuke pretty much differentiates bad humans from good humans.
Can I help you? Off and away.
And like I said earlier, all this stuff is hinted at, pushed at, but never fully realized.
Proceed with your inquiry. Intriguing.
And the second
Your assistance is
half
appreciated.
of my theory
Please share this data with Christie
or
for
topic on
analysis.
this theme
Excellent.
is
Now we'll use the data to
that
synchronize the units with the
Togashi's
subject's neural
editors
oscillations.
did not want him to do that.
Synchronized.
So we know how Yu Yu Hakusho ended.
Do you have a line of inquiry?
So we know how Yu Yu Hakusho ended.
Amazing gamma amplitude in this sequence. With a few
But
adjustments,
something
we
that
can enhance his logical reasoning tenfold. We like him just the way he is, though. Too much logic, and he could lose his heart. A seemingly frivolous priority.
Sorry, I'm waiting for
given
this
the opportunity
girl to stop
achieve
talking.
Perfection, but if you insist, I will retain his prior functionality, flaws and all.
Sorry, lost my thought. But yeah, so we kind of know how Yu Yu Hakusho ended and why it ended that way. The main thing that is common knowledge among the fan base was Togashi's health prevented him from doing that, from ending it the right way or the way they wanted. But another idea or reasoning for why it ended that way
Interaction concluded.
that its reasons to me is that apparently the studio or the editor did not want him to go the route he wanted to go, and they fought a lot very often. And Togashi was forced to make some changes that he did not want to do, which explains a lot. Oh, so one of the things that always bugged me was Sensui getting these weird lame ass like spirit armors. Hold on, I need to double think this. Does anyone in Yu Yu Hakusho have some sort of transformation like that? I don't think they do. Like, they have transformations, yes, but they transform their physical body. Number one. They also change armor.
Get this back to
but it's not as part of a transformation. It's not magical. It's physical. They have body transformations that's explained by like injections. And I know that since we had this new type of energy, that's why he's able to do it. At least that's the reason that's given in the anime.
I need a target.
But it does feel out of place. Like when he got that spirit armor, and I always thought that looked goofy as hell. Like, okay, as a kid I didn't think it looked that goofy, but it was still kind of like weird. Rewatching it, however, it looks extremely goofy. Actually, wait, I'm not at the part yet. Sorry. I'm not at the part yet, but I have seen clips of it as I'm rewatching the show. And it does seem extremely goofy now, that whole spirit armor thing has going.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
What is your inquiry? The reactor is locked in. Flip, you're up.
Excellent. I just need a moment to calibrate the circuit.
So that would explain why this essentially suddenly had that
Go ahead
goofy
and
looking
flip the
armor.
switch.
And the ongoing theory is that Togashi, aside from himself, decided that he didn't want to continue fighting with the editor and the studio, and just went on ahead and finished the story the way it finished, and he could move on to do what he actually wanted to do. And with Hunter x Hunter, he had free reign to do what he ended up doing, which is why
Defibrillate at
people
will.
consider Hunter x Hunter as like one of the best animes. I mean, some people might think it's overrated, but it's pretty good, and people especially like the subversion of Gon from being like a goody two-shoes hero to being someone who, at the very least, is morally great. And I think that's something they wanted to do with Yusuke first, but he wasn't allowed to do it. Of course, the stuff.
State your intent.
Well, hello there.
Okay.
Stay sharp. Got something to... did it work? It worked! Where am I? What happened? The attack on Dazara Lord. You have my sincerest gratitude, Prince Erasmus. As do you.
Okay. So as I was saying,
We couldn't have done it without the people.
but yeah.
of
So that's
Pentagon.
the ongoing theory that I have, the analysis that I want to make. And I think showing evidence from the Chapter Black arc and the 15th and disease parts, the hard part is proving that Togashi actually did fight with the editors in the studio about it. I mean, on one side it makes sense. It explains why certain things happened in the show. On the other side, it's like hearsay. I don't think I've ever heard an interview where he's actually said that. So I had to do some research on that. But even if I don't include Togashi's conflicts with his editors for the studio, I still think it's a pretty interesting topic to make a video about. Because I feel like there's significant evidence there that he wanted to take Yusuke down the path that he's gone down. And I don't know if that would have made Yu Yu Hakusho a better anime or a worse anime. I think people who say it would have made it a better anime, like anime, Jesus Christ, are probably people who like Hunter x Hunter and like Attack on Titan and probably Code Geass. You guys can figure out why I chose those examples and what happens to the MC in those examples. I'm not convinced on either way if it's better or worse. But I thought it was an interesting topic once I started realizing on the second watch through of like, hey, they're really pushing Yusuke to kill someone. And then I was like, wait a minute, this guy wrote Hunter x Hunter, and we know what happens with Gon. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm seeing some parallels here. Okay. Alright, so I'll do some research, but it was an idea that I have. I don't know if you guys agree with it, or if you guys see it differently. So, yeah. So, that's it. So I don't know how long that video would be. I'm hoping it's like 10-15 minutes long. And there is one more comment I want to make on Yu Yu Hakusho.
Nobody's perfect.
And that is that I think the Three Kings arc is a bit overhated. And I think that people don't let others watch Yu Yu Hakusho at their own pace, or let them experience it like at their own expectations. Because anytime someone watches Yu Yu Hakusho now, they're always warned that, oh, by the way, the last arc is trash. You know, it's rushed, this and that. And I don't think it is. Well, I mean, it is, but I'll explain it in a bit. And so I think that gives people a false expectation of thinking it's bad. And so they nitpick every single detail about it. And so they nitpick every single detail about it.
Awaiting user input. Entering idle mode.
Instead of just letting the
We'll make quick work of this lot.
the arc play out for itself.
Ready when you are.
Because they're expecting that, oh, this is rushed, so that's why this doesn't make sense. Or, oh, so we're probably not going to see this resolved. And they should just watch it for what it is, and watch it without any expectations. Because I think the beginning of the arc is actually pretty good. Like the politics between like the three protagonists, like learning about the different like factions in Demon World, and the build up to like the three-way conflict that they're going to have, and then of course the backstories that we get for certain major characters. I think it's a pretty good arc. Sure, there are some things that are not like thoroughly explored, like the Yusuke stuff. And I also thought that the fight tournament was like a cop-out. I wish I would have gone a second way. Okay. So everything in that arc I feel is actually good. Up until the tournament announcement and then the tournament itself, which is where it ends. That part I feel is where it's rushed. Like, I thought the tournament idea itself was a cop-out. But as a kid, I still had thoughts I didn't know my dude was dead. Sorry, guys. Gotta stay here for a while. Okay. Oh yeah. So I thought the tournament idea was a cop out, but I still had hopes for it when I watched it the first time. And I was very much looking forward to the fights, and some of the fights were pretty good. But then the tournament kind of just skips all the fights, and you get like cliff notes of it, and then everything is resolved nice and neatly. And then that's it, and then the arc ends. So that part, I was definitely rushed. I definitely don't fault people for not liking how that ends. But everything else about the arc, I feel was good, was decent. And I do think that the final scene where you stay like pretty much just happily ever after, I think that's actually a pretty good ending.
We'll make quick work of this lot. Ready when you are.
I need a damn soul, Jesus Christ.
Resistance is futile.
Not waste my time, Mr.
So I actually think that's a pretty good ending. Him living happily ever after, kind of, or I assume that's what they were going for. Yeah.
When in doubt, plan it
So
out. Never reject an
let me
idea
paraphrase.
out of
Let me
hand.
paraphrase what you said. I think the Three Kings arc
I can
is
hardly
overhated.
believe my eyes. The
I
fabled
think it's
city of
incorrectly labeled as
Mechagon.
rush content
Most
when it's just
impressive,
like the
Prince
last part of it that's rushed.
Thank you. Sadly,
And I think people confuse the end of the Three Kings arc with the end of the anime, and then say the ending was battle rush.
For all our upgrades, we Mechanoids
If they were
realize
going
that
to
we're
make
still
that the ending
gnomes
was
at
that you
heart.
have a shield stays
If
with
you'll have
that
us,
girl,
It is our wish to
and,
reunite with Gnomragon.
you know, and then
I
happily
would be
ever after.
honored if you, High
I think they
Tinker,
could have gone about it a
would
different
lead
way.
us.
Prince Erasmus.
But like I
It is
said,
I who am honored.
it was rushed.
I will accept
The
your
Three Kings arc
request.
was rushed at the end.
One
But everything
condition.
leading to the
You must
tournament arc
promise to stand beside
was
me
good.
as my counselor and my friend.
One second, guys. Okay. So that's my random ass. You have your thoughts. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but they are my thoughts. Oh my God, it's almost 3 o'clock. Okay. So these are some other topics on Yu Yu Hakusho that I intend on making. Overall review of each major arc, review of the character development in each arc, and especially throughout the Dark Tournament, analysis of the villains,
Gnomes and mechanomes.
and of course the
Today is a
deconstruction
joyous
of
occasion many centuries
the
in
shonen
making.
genre,
The
specifically
reunification of
heroes.
Gnomragon and Mechagon. Just as the citizens of Mechagon thrive from the union of flesh and steel, so too will our union bring us success and prosperity. At the behest of Prince Erasmus, it is my privilege to announce the ruler of an undivided gnome kind, Galban Mechatork, King of the Gnomes.
All hail the king!
something on your mind?
Outstanding.
Okay, now how the hell do I get to Portland? I mean, wait, what did I say Portland? Stormwind. Oh my god, no, I effing died. No, I effing died, man. Yay, I'm back here. Woo! Woo woo! Can I get a woo woo?
In time, all answers become clear. It's good to see you. Hello, friend.
Can I get a woo woo? Can I get a ho ho? Why does my chest hurt again? Jesus Christ, this is annoying.
You need something?
This will
Okay, why are you purple?
Good fortune.
So what does purple mean? Okay. Alright guys, this is going to be it for me. Unfortunate, this is yet another short stream. I will try to stream earlier. I will try to stream a lot more. I am figuring out things as I go, and right now I'm figuring out that my body starts to ache at around 3 hours. I probably need a better chair. Anyways, so as I try to get accustomed to doing this for more than 4 hours, which I should start tomorrow if not Tuesday, I would try to stream more. I would try to stream earlier, and I try to stream more consistent. And I just have to get my body accustomed to sitting here for like 8 hours. Like I said, I'm learning my limits. I'm learning that I start to ache. My back starts to ache, and other places as well. Anyways, that's probably too much information. Thanks for being here if you were lurking. I appreciate you. I'm still trying to find my voice. I don't mean like my actual voice. I mean like what kind of vibe I want to establish here. Yeah, so anyways, just drop a follow, drop a like, drop a sub, anything helps. And I will see you guys tomorrow, probably.